everybody. Today is National Bake a Pie in Solidarity. This is a day all about coming together through the universal language of food, where we support one another and we are recognizing a power that is just as simple as cooking. Whether you're gonna bake for your friend, a neighbor, a community, or just yourself, I want you to remember that we're all in this together. Today is going to be one of those beautiful opportunities where we share our love, our comfort, and our kindness one slice at a time. So let's preheat our ovens and roll out some dough and celebrate our solidarity, our equity, and good food with this easy, affordable, delicious recipe that we're making, okay? So before we begin, I just want to let you guys know food is really more than just nourishment, it's connection. So when we bake for others, we are showing that we care, we see them, and that we are here to support them. Baking a pie in solidarity means that we are supporting food equity by using accessible and affordable ingredients. We're bringing comfort and joy to someone who may need a little extra love, and we're standing with communities in need, whether through food donations, supporting our local farmers, or sharing what we have. So no matter how small our act is, baking a pie today is a reminder that kindness and solidarity always make a difference. So let's begin. All right, so we're at the part where I'm going to be making my blueberries. So I have these blueberries that I had from our popovers. So I'm going to go ahead, I've washed them already, I'm pouring them in. I'm using brown sugar. Some vanilla. And just a dash of cinnamon. I'm gonna add a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna let this cook for about 20 minutes. And while this is cooking, I am going to work on the pie crust. I start on our dough, so I have my flour. I'm using 1.5 cups. I'm gonna do this different. My pie crust is I'm gonna turn them into pie crust cups. And if you watched my video for cherry pie, this is how we make the dough from scratch. I'm cutting it with a knife. There's so many different ways to have pie. So this particular pie, last time we did the cherry pie, I did a lattice. This one, I'm gonna do pie cups. And this is something I do with my peach cobbler, but I wanna do it, I have a cherry filling and I also have a blueberry filling that I wanted to make. So, we're gonna do it. And now I'm just using a whisk. So just give a little bit. There. Let's get in there. So now we add the water. I want it to look like this. It looks like a grain. And so I'm just gonna pour a little bit in. Not too much. When we get in there, I'm gonna add a little more. Yeah. Crazy thing with pie crust, once you learn how to make it, you never forget it, right? You never forget how to make it. So now that I have it as clumped as I like, I'm going to continue to do it. And now I'm just getting the excess crumbs. You know how I am. I like to get all the crumbs. Here is my tiny pie crust. And I don't, again, remember, I don't want a lot because I'm turning these into cups. I like to put flour on the top. We're all in this together, like High School Musical says, guys. Now, if you have not perfected pie crust, it's okay to go and purchase pie crust. You have my permission. This is just something that I know how to do. It's easy for me to do. As you can see, we made this under 6 minutes. So it's just one of those things, but all right, I like it. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I know you're thinking I'm gonna put it inside. No, I'm putting it on the top, because that's how pans work. I've got some spray. And I'll wiggle the spray around. I'll rub the spray in because it wasn't too much spray. It was enough spray. Also have some more butter, so don't be afraid to butter. All right, so they're buttered nicely. So this is another technique that we're gonna learn, okay? My favorite glass to use. We use this in the South for like biscuits and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go here. They make a perfect circle and they give you the control that you need when you are making circles, right? So there. So now we just, yep, you're just gonna lay it on top. And then my excess dough. Just covering it in more dough. I'm gonna cover it in flour so it doesn't stick, right? So I'm gonna roll it out again. I'm making this circle a little bigger just to see the outcome of the cup. I said these are gonna go in the oven. These are gonna go in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes, and then we will come back and work on the pie. So we did that. That was us. So I'm gonna do another one. Let's see how beautiful they came out. Yep. This is another form of pie. It's a cute way to impress people when you want to do pie, but you don't want to make it too crazy. You want people to have their own individual pies. okay? All right, so now we've got our 3 cups. I've got my berry filling already ready. I also remember I said I had a cherry filling. So now we are just gonna make these. I'm gonna use a spoon and you just dollop it inside. That's it. We've already did the heavy lifting when we broke this down and then we cooked our pie crust. And now our blueberries, look at that, they're wonderfully tender. These are gonna be so good. They're local blueberries. So they're going to be perfect. All right. This is looking very nice. So I've got my whipped cream ready. I'm gonna get it ready. A little sprinkle of something on top, a little parsley, just to give it a little flavor. And then I have my lovely shaved chocolate pieces. So I'm gonna sprinkle that on top. Ooh, what a decadent dessert. And so now I'm gonna give you a close-up view so you can see them. Yeah, we did it. So this is our pies for today. Now, if you go on Good Time Gal, I have a yummy apple crumble recipe that I would love you guys to try today. But this is all about being in solidarity and knowing that we're connected. So I hope that's how you felt today. Thank you so much for cooking with me, and you did this. And I'll see you next time. That is all the time we have. I want to thank you so much for tuning in on National Bake a Pie in Solidarity Day. It's been super fun. If you've enjoyed baking with me, please feel free to check my channel description and click on those links for those cooking aids. And if you are enjoying these recipes, please feel free to purchase my cookbook, Good Time Gal Cookbook, a cookbook for all occasions. It's available on TikTok, Amazon, and other reading platforms. Thank you so much and have a great day.